Hi guys, Craig here for Out There Touring. Going to do a modification today on the Monsta rooftop tent. So let's get into it. Before I get into the video guys, if the audio is a bit different, I'm just using the GoPro audio for recording, as the DJI mics that I normally use are playing up at the moment. So this is the way I normally set up for when I'm out camping and about to head off to sleep. So my head is normally up at the ladder end and my feet down at the hinge end. Now anybody who's got one of these style tents or something similar, you'll know that the control box or the power box is down at your feet, and also the light switches as well. So I've been thinking about this for quite some time actually, and I've spoke to Rodney from Monsta Touring in regards to actually moving the control box from down in the bottom corner to the corner when you first hop in. And in doing that, it just gives easier access to both the power for your phones or whatever you wish to charge, and also access to your lights, because the wiring harness, I suppose, that comes in the switch with the lights isn't long enough to reach up here at your head. So you've got to actually hop out and go and turn your switches off for your lights, or grab your phone or recharge your phone. And I just think it's a better modification if I've got it accessible when I first hop into the tent. He's reached out to the suppliers and got a mattress cover specially made up for the modification for me. So you could possibly just flick the mattress upside down, but the top of the mattress is a material, whereas the bottom is like a plastic. So I don't want to be sleeping on the plastic. So as I said, Rodney's gone out and actually got him to specially make me a mattress cover with the cutout in the right hand corner as you enter. What I think I'm going to need to do this job, I've got some 15 amp twin cable, got some conduit, split conduit. Went out to Bunnings this morning and I got these stick on round rings so I can support the cable. A couple of new Anderson plug connectors, probably going to need a drill, Phillips head screwdriver, set of wire cutters or pliers. So first thing I have to do is actually just remove the mattress, and then I'll disconnect the Anderson plug, which gives the power up to the control box. Also remove the anti-condensation mat as well. The control box is held in by 4 screws, 2 on each side. Once the 4 screws are undone, the control box should be fairly easy to move. Then I have to just hop back out and disconnect the Anderson plug, remove the 2 terminals from there, and be able to pull the wiring harness through the base of the rooftop tent. Just going to change the plan a little bit. There's a little fusible link that's wired in. So what I'll do is I'll cut these wires down here and I'll solder the new wiring harness to it so I don't lose that fusible link. I've just soldered the wires together in the back of the box. So there's the fusible link there still, and I put some heat shrink over the solder. So now it's just a matter of tidying up the wiring loom and then aligning the box back in the opposite corner. the box is secure now with the wire about to run off to the Anderson plug. What I'll do now is just fit the wire into some conduit. All I've got to do now is these clips I talked about. Comes with a little sticky pad, so you end up like that. And I'm probably going to put these every 15-20 centimeters. Now before I stuck that down, I actually went across the framework with an alcohol wipe just to clean it up. So the wiring loom's now fitted. We'll see if we can get it on camera. There it is. Just had to drill the hole out a little bit to get it to go down through the base of the rooftop tent. Now next thing I have to do is actually remove the lights. Just grab a light and just work it out of the frame like so. So put the light in, feed the top up in there first into the groove, and then just push the bottom in. So just going to go around now and do that for the whole rooftop. That's the LED strip fully fitted. Really easy actually. So it's got a little bit of a lip. Push it up into the top part of the channel first, run your finger across, and the rest of the LED will just slide in. Only took probably 3 or 4 minutes to do the whole thing. So I'll just show you now. So it's in place. Now the wires come out in the top corner here, come down and into the power box or the control box. So just got a couple of things I've got to do now, that being wiring in the Anderson plug. So I've just got to cut the wires this size, put some new terminals on the end of that, and then I've just got to fit the new mattress cover, and that'll be about it. Rightio, the Anderson plug's now wired in. The last job I've got to do is just fit the new mattress cover, place the mattress up in the rooftop tent, and then run some tests on everything to make sure it's all working and safe, and job should be done. The mattress is now in, and so I've got the wires here for the lights. So let's just check, got power switch on. I've got blue little indicator lights here, and LEDs now on. I'll show you that. So I've got power here now, little blue lights on the light, and there's no lights on at the moment. Hit the on off button and we've got lights. Change the mode or the colour, and then back off again. That's it for the rooftop tent modification. I just think it's far more practical to have everything right here by my side rather than just at the other end of the rooftop tent. Nice simple modification. I'm really grateful to Rodney for reaching out to the manufacturer and getting a mattress cover made to my requirements. Really do appreciate that, mate. I'm going to give you some feedback and let you know how it goes, but the only thing I've got to do is work out a way of securing the wiring to the lights so that they're not dangling so much, but that's nothing major. Also what it does, it gives me access to charge my mobile phone. They'll be right beside me. Usually when it's down the other end, I forget all about it. Anyway guys, probably would have taken an hour and a half to 2 hours, as long as you've got everything you're going to need. If you're going to go out and shop, obviously it's going to take a bit longer, but if you're prepared, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you'll have this job knocked over in no time. Hopefully it's been helpful to you. If you've got any questions, reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Hit that like button for the video and the notification bell as well. Make sure you subscribe. Cheers guys, travel safely.